With regard to mileage, I feel like as self-employed person that we feel that it's always something that we should be doing. We should be tracking our mileage. It's kind of like hard to do that in real life as far as pen and paper, write down XYZ. What do you advise your clients about tracking mileage?
Okay, so my ex-husband and we were self-employed. So this back in the 90s, and it was hardwood floors, and I did a lot of the what do you call it, estimating stuff and doing whatever. So I was taught by a CPA who worked for the government, that worked for the General Accounting Office, who oversees the IRS. So he always told me, always log it. And he had me put the start and end odometers. He goes, IRS does not require that, but they do require you to keep track of your miles. But he said they'll less likely question it, if you have the start and end. And on your, I would use like those calendars that look like a bank register kind of, and I would just have it in the center console, and I'd write the start and end miles, went PO, post office, went whatever. And at the end of the year, there's all my miles, and I'd have my starting odometer January 1st, ending January 31st, because you have to know your total miles. You don't have to be that. I'll tell you this. My husband and I got a divorce. The boyfriend and I, he got into an audit. He was freaked out. He's up there, and they're like bringing people in, and he was getting like worried because they didn't say anything to him. He just set everything out, and they're like, what it ended up, why they were bringing everyone in. They had never ever had anyone come in so well documented. So, and apparently they had another year underneath in tiny letters that I didn't see on a letter. They're like, yeah, if you're this well documented, just go. We don't care.
You're probably doing everything else right too.
So that's been my advice. But there is things like Miles IQ that you can do. But you got to. Now I am taxed as an S corp, so I'm not doing very much where I'm off, where I need to worry about my miles. But because you can't take from your home to your office. So even if you're a Schedule C, if you have an office plus that you go to besides your home office, you can't take, that's commuting miles. But but you have to swipe. So every time you stop your car, and what I did when I was keeping track of miles is that day, okay, I got to go to the post office, I got to go to Office Depot, but I'm going to stop by, this was way back for you could pay bills online too. I'm going to go pay my electric bill. I'm going to go do this. So I would just do my little circle. I'd have my little list made out. And then it was all business miles because I did business.